Because suppose planets were actually very rare. Suppose the solar system was sitting here and then you had to go 1,000 light years to the next planetary system. That would be difficult for us if we wanted to study those planets because they're a long way away. I'm doing the politician thing of kind of circling around the question here. So it definitely, the abundance of planets improves the odds of us obtaining an answer, which is huge. Right? Don't underestimate that. What does it mean for the actual probability of there being other life out there and how often it occurs? If I'm completely honest with you, we don't know.
An international team of researchers thus decided to look at poverty as a possible driver of non-communicable illness. They pored over data from 48 previously published studies that included socioeconomic information. Together, those studies included some 1.75 million subjects from 7 high-income countries in the WHO, and the research team found that being poor was more dangerous than obesity or high alcohol intake. The study is in the journal The Lancet. And how many people in America and or worldwide? What's a best guess estimate?
Yeah, the best guess is that there's about 1 million people in the United States with Parkinson's and probably about 4 to 5 million worldwide. The greatest risk factor for getting Parkinson's is being 60 years of age. So I think it's also important to shine a light on these age-related neurological diseases because we do have an aging population, and now is the time to really invest in the research to try to get out in front of that challenge and develop new treatments, particularly transformative therapies.
The amount of change in flowering time that we see with diversity loss is in the same magnitude range as the amount of change in flowering time we see with rising temperatures.
Wolf and her colleagues studied that effect in a grassland in Northern California, in study plots with 2 to 16 species of plants. And they found that for every 2 species lost, the remaining flowers blossomed a day earlier on average, possibly because the less diverse plots had higher soil temperatures, more moisture, and more nitrogen, all variables that could tweak the bloom time. The study's in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences.
What we do with this technique is use radio telescopes to observe pulsars, which are neutron stars that are rotating very rapidly and sending their beams of emission across Earth about several hundred times per second. And the idea is, of course, that if a gravitational wave is passing through Earth, the gravitational wave is stretching and squeezing our space-time, and the tick that we see from these very, very regularly spinning pulsars is speeding up and slowing down.